Hello, everyone. I'm Gustavo Tolosa, your webinar producer and host for many of the webinars that I do with doctors, chefs, psychologists, nutritionists, all whole food, plant based. Explore my YouTube channel. I have organized it in playlists. Go to playlists, explore it. There are book clubs that I have done for about 2 years where we read books together online. There is so much content there that it has so much good information, and it's there. It's free for you to watch. We will restart with the book club next month, hopefully in July. And so, if you want to be in it, you need to be in my email list. To be in my email list, you can send me an email or you can go to my website, plantemas.com, and go to contact and put your name and email address there, and just put include me in your email list, and you will be in the list. You don't need to do that if you have received emails from me, because if you have, then you are in my email list. So very good. This is my sixth day here at TrueNorth Health Center. And today I started eating food. So I'm not on a fast anymore. I have my sparkling water here with just one slice of lemon. I have been talking for an hour because I was on a video call with one of the ladies here that is watching, and so it's been fun. I've met 3 people so far that have wanted to do a coaching session with me, and I have to say that I don't mean to sound uh, like I know everything, because I certainly don't, but I have a lot of experience, and I have some practical ideas that can make a big difference if you're having trouble with your plant-based eating. If you'd like to do that, send me an email and we can schedule a call. Okay, so today someone said to me, "How do you describe, True North?" And being a professional musician, I always have a melody or a song or a piece of music that reminds me, and it immediately came to mind the song from the movie The Sound of Music, one of my all-time favorites, the one that says, how do you solve a problem like Maria? Okay, so this would be, how do you explain um, a place like True North? Okay, how do you explain? Because sometimes it's hard when you're trying to explain. So I wanted to tell you what how I explain it. True North is a place to come to regain your health and to relax and rest. Yes, it is a place known for water fasting. It's renowned all over the world. But you don't have to do water fasting. So one of you yesterday wrote in the comments, "Oh, so you can eat food. You don't have to fast." Yeah, I guess I didn't make that clear in from the beginning. You can come here and not do a fast. You can come here just to eat healthy. Remember that breakfast, lunch, and dinner is a buffet style, and you can eat everything there, or you can eat some things, and you can eat as little or as much as you want. You can go for seconds, you can go for thirds, you can go for fourths. Okay, so you can come here and not ever do a fast. You can come here, you will have your doctor visits, you will tell them what your goals are, what you want to accomplish, and you can just eat healthy. But of course, it is known as fasting facility. So the way to explain it is TrueNorth is a place where you go to eat whole food, plant-based, no oil, no sugar, no salt, no flour. Eat a healthy, very healthy, unprocessed, plant-based diet, and where you can regain your health. You're monitored by doctors and nurses, and you also it's an educational institution because you attend classes and workshops, and it's also a place to relax and get your brain reconfigure, realigned. It's a place where you can really get healthy in every way. All right. So so that's something that I wanted to clarify. Today I started eating, and I'm going to show you what I ate. As of today, I lost 12 pounds, which is an average of 2 pounds a day, which is a lot, okay? Losing 3 or 4 pounds a month, it's a big deal, okay? If it happens every month, you by the end of the year, if you lost 3 or 4 pounds per month, you have lost 40 pounds or so in a year. So it's a big deal. So 12 pounds is a lot, but of course I was doing the fast, and also men tend to lose weight faster than women. Tomorrow is going to be my last full day here, and then I leave on Saturday. I wanted to also this morning I walked almost 2 miles. I walked from here to downtown, which is very nice. And yes, when I came back, then I had lunch, and then at about 1:15, I felt tired. And I lay down, and I think I fell asleep for half an hour. But I really wanted to walk. I'm used to walking, and I haven't been walking as much because of being on a fast. And my energy level is good. My blood pressure is extremely good. My oxygen and heart rate, everything is good. And I want to show you what the 12-pound loss is. A combination of water loss and I don't know, maybe some tissue. But when you do a fast, your body turns into ketosis. Okay, so I don't want to get too technical, but ketosis is when your body is running out of carbohydrates to burn, and it reprograms itself. I mean, I'm making this very simple. Okay, so if you're a doctor or nurse or nutritionist, just don't listen. So, but your body starts burning fat, okay, instead of carbohydrates. Is it good to be on ketosis forever? No. So that's why when you're on a fast, they monitor the levels and all that, like every other day or so. Often, I don't want to give exact numbers because I don't know exact number, but I know that they have checked it twice with me here. So I have lost fat. It's not mostly water, and I feel it and I see it, and I will continue with this. So I hope that I will continue losing weight. I lost 60 pounds in all, almost 70, 65-ish. But I really would like to lose, besides this 12 pounds, I'd like to lose a total of 30. So I have 29 No, I have, what, 18 to go? Yeah, I have 18 to go. And I want to show you what I had today. So let me see here what it says. Yeah, there we go. So this morning I had oatmeal. They had plain oatmeal and they had oatmeal that already had raisins in it. So I got the one with raisins in it, and I sprinkle some flaxseed. That's what you see there. It's not brown sugar. And then, as you can see, there's a lot of fruit because fruit has a lot of water, a lot of fiber, and it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, it just gives you satiety, and the caloric content is low. And we always want as much fiber and water because those two things create bulk, which create satiety. So that's why it's there, and it's not processed. Nothing has, the water or the fiber has not been taken out. So that was my breakfast. This was lunch. I didn't eat all of that. I ate about half of those potatoes. Those are three stuffed uh, tomatoes, and the tomatoes are stuffed with little chopped, um, what do you call it? Well, mangoes. Sorry, mangoes, some purple onion, and cilantro. That's how they're stuffed. Then there were sliced corn, which had been roasted. And then the other thing, there was a mixture of mushrooms, uh, green beans, um, onions. They were cooked in balsamic vinegar. They were baked with balsamic vinegar. It was absolutely delicious. And there was also a mushroom soup. So these are the signs that for today. Belgian lentil stew, which I didn't have. Baked Hannah sweet potatoes, which I did have because it's my favorite sweet potato. I got two slices and I ate one. Wild mushroom soup, I had a little bit of that. Then there was steamed chard, and there was there was Italian stewed cauliflower. That's what they had for lunch. There was the usual salad bar that was a mixture of cauliflower and potatoes and something like that. And then there is a fruit salad. So that was a lunch. And then let me see if I can find the other one here. This is the breakfast. There you have it. That's the plain oatmeal. There was zucchini. There was some kind of squash there, and this, and the other type of oatmeal. I got 2 spoons of that, and then I want to show you. I didn't use that. I just want to show you the balsamic mustard, the grapefruit, basil, and the orange sesame. That the other one, the mustard one, is amazing. It's very good, and that is always available. That is available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner all the time. And that's where I got my fruit from. I usually put just blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries, and maybe some apple or banana, but I like and yes, let's see. Mm-hmm. It's great. I don't want to eat too much today, but I think this oatmeal with raisins and fruit will do. All right, let's see if some of you have any questions. Did they advise you on portions when coming off the fasting period? No, no. I just assume that it's not good to eat a huge amount, but that I recall, no. Maybe it's because I was doing a modified, but if it was just water, they might have told me more details, but no. Were you allowed to put dressing on your salad? Yes. One of you, let's see, sent me, yeah, Gail. I mean, I'm reading your email here. I was going to answer it. Yes. The days that I was going to eat the salad, well, they told me salad, so they didn't say anything about dressing. So I assumed that I could put dressing. I haven't always been the kind of person that puts a little bit. I don't like to drench my salad with dressing, so I always put a little bit. So I think that was allowed, and I tried the one with mustard that then I learned that it has some, not much, cashews in it. And I don't know what else it has. I don't have the recipe. I could ask and see if the chef gives it to me, but I put a little bit, very little, and then I put lemon juice. But yes, I use that. Let's see, raw vegetables, yes. The soups, one of you also, this same person asked about the soups. Were they just vegetables cooked down? No, the soups that they brought me every day, that they call blends, is just that two things. You cook the kabocha squash or the butternut squash, you cook it really well, and then you cook your zucchini really well, and then you add some water and you blend it with an immersion blender or in a regular blender, and that's the blend or the soup. The other soups they have broth, and they have, like today was broth. It was very watery and wild mushroom, and honestly I don't remember what the other soups were because I wasn't watching. But now it's dinner time. When I'm done with this, I'm gonna go get the dinner and I'll see what kind of soup they have. They always have soup. Were you allowed? Let's see. Did they advise you? Okay, can you continue this TrueNorth way of losing weight when you return home without doctor supervision? Oh yeah, no. I mean, the way that we eat here is the way that many of us do all the time. I just, like many of the people. I'm not going to put names, okay? But many of the doctors and the chefs, the plant-based that you know, and we know that this is how they eat. Yeah, in some of them there may be more potatoes and sweet potatoes than in others, or more starch, but this is how I eat. The way if you go to my house, it's pretty much this. The reason I came to True North first, because I was missing it. I usually come here every year or year and a half, but because of the pandemic, it's been like 3 years. So I came for that, and also because I wanted to try the the uh, fast, the modified fast longer. I did 5 days, and just to continue learning, but and to get off flour, bread, and pasta, and to get off salt, and but that's pretty much why the way we eat here is the way I eat. So sure, you can continue now. If you're asking about the modified fast, yes, you could. I, I have to tell you that I got bored. I got tired of the blends. They were good for the first 3 days, but then at the end of the third day, I started like, oh, do I have to drink it? I rather really. Then at the fourth and fifth day, I had one out of the three blends, and I enjoyed more my sparkling water with lemon and slices of cucumber than blend. I just kind of got tired of the same taste. But I think it's a good way of easily going to the water fast. If you, one of the ladies I was talking to this morning, she started with, I think she said 3 days of juice, and then she moved on to water. I think another time when I come here, I would probably do the blends for 2 or 3 days, and then I will go into water. All right. Anything else that you want to ask? Ask away, because this is for you. I have given you my report today. There's not much. I've covered so many things in these 5-6 days in my webinars that I'm running out of things to tell you. And let's see if I forgot. Well, I just wanted to remind you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel while you think of questions. Subscribe to my Facebook page. My Facebook page is Dr. Starch. I have an Instagram also under Plantemas. Make sure in my email list. Also, I invite you to visit my website, plantemas.com, and also my music website, which is gustavotolosa.com. And I also have two other channels that have music. Anyway, today we got the green dot. Okay. At the 5th day, someone comes and gives you a green dot to put in your badge, and then you can attend the classes in person. So what classes did I attend? I didn't attend classes this time. Again, not because I think I know everything. I don't. And I also am a believer that it's good to listen to the same information many times. It's just that I don't know, watching it here in the room, to me, just wasn't appealing. And the things that the ones that I would have attended would have been the ones by Dr. Goldhammer, and those are recorded, so I can watch them anyway later on. But I did not. So tomorrow I might attend some, or a cooking demo or something. But just realize that I have attended hundreds and I'm not exaggerating, hundreds of classes and workshops and lectures. So um, I know what I need to do. Sometimes I might not do it, but I know what, how, when. I know. So, but I do need the reinforcement. So that was maybe I should have attended more. Don't they have live classes? Yeah, yeah. The classes are live. They're downstairs. But for the first 5 days, you're not allowed to attend the classes in person. Okay. After the fifth day, which will be tomorrow for me, you are allowed, and you always have to wear your mask, but you are allowed to go in person. But your first 5 days, you can watch them live as they're being delivered downstairs. You can watch them here on your TV. When you say no pasta, do you also mean no bean pasta? No, I mean pasta made with white flour. Same with bread. If it's only made in ground oats or buckwheat, would you prefer not to eat because they are ground? No. In my case, okay, I know that we're all different. And that's one of the things I enjoy most about coaching. It's just learning about how different we are. And so for me, for example, I don't have an issue with, let's say, like other people have with nuts and seeds, that if they eat one, they can't stop. I don't care if I eat one or none, or, I just does not appeal to me. Or, I don't know, avocados or something like that. For me, my weakness is anything that is flour. So I have to be careful. I have found out the hard way during these 9 years, where most of the time I've been compliant, and a few times like during the pandemic, um, I started eating more bread, and it was mostly healthy bread, like you're mentioning here in your comments, but still, it's not. It's more processed, and I want to eat unprocessed. So unprocessed means the food in its original condition. Like, instead of eating bread, I'll eat a really nice, creamy, ooey, like very sweet potato. But that's me, because I know that if I eat one slice of bread, it will turn into two, and then into four, and then soon the whole loaf is gone because I don't know how to stop. And pasta, if it's made with beans or some legumes, I will make sure, like I always do, that I make my own pasta sauce with a lot of veggies in it, so that I'm bringing the caloric content down, and I'm going to still be very satisfied. Do they have? Yeah. Okay. So I'm like, again, and it depends if you need to lose weight, if you need to lose a lot of weight, a little weight. These are all important things to consider. And sometimes I believe that we're guilty of one size fits all. And no, in this case, one size does not fit all. We have to be very careful. At the beginning, when I had to lose so much weight, I was eating bread. I was eating Ezekiel bread. I was eating whole wheat pasta, and I was losing. But now that I have lost all that weight, and I want to lose those last 15 pounds that are hard to lose, I have to refine it more and get some of those elements out, at least for a while, to see how it works. If I see that I lose weight easily, then I will continue. All right. I don't know if there's anything else that I could answer for you. Any questions? Any comments? Tomorrow I will show you what I had for dinner in a few minutes now. And then tomorrow it will be the last session. So if you have any questions, you can email them to me ahead of time, or you can write them down and ask them live. And then after that, I will continue with my webinars. So if you're in my email list, you will receive notifications when I do webinars or cooking demos or interviews or things like that. Very, very good. Thank you once more for being here. It's lovely to see so many people, and we're all here for one purpose, and it is to have a very healthy and functional life. We can enjoy doing the things we want to do, spending time with the people we like to spend time with, and live as long a life as you want to live, and as healthy as possible. So let's be encouraging to each other, and stay together. All right. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.